So here we've got what we just harvested out of the hive. I'm guessing about 10 kilos of honey there or more. There's 4 combs we took out of the hive. They got away between 2 and 2.5 kilos each for sure. But come in here and have a look at this. Some of it's not quite ripe, but there's enough ratio of unripe and ripe honey to have a safe harvest. One thing that I want to note is look how thick that comb is, those cells are. It's got to be about 45 millimeters across. If anything can chop me up, good mouthful of honeycomb.
It's not easy to do, folks.
But hey, that is really delicious. It's still warm, it's just come out of the hive. I mean, you can't get any better than that. Who wouldn't want to eat your honey like this? Don't go buy it from the supermarket, folks. This is where it's at. I'm telling you. So, this is Dietmar, the cameraman. He got a bit jealous, a bit envious, because why does Adrian always get to eat the honeycomb? So here we go, we're going to give him a go too.
Oh, you could smell that. Oh, smell that.
I could eat that whole pot.
Can you kind of guess what type of honey that is?
Honey flavor. Natural.
Geez, it's really nice, hey? It's got a unique flavour. Wonder what they're harvesting.
Oh, everything.
Yeah, look at that garden. Man, that's a wild garden you've got going on here. And not only here, the whole town's got diverse flowering species. So, you know, you're going to get mixed flora honey in town. It's just the way it is. So tonight, folks, I'm going to show you 2 methods on how to extract your honey. In this pot, we've got about 10 kilos of honeycomb, which we got out yesterday. And I'm going to show you Sunda and Dietmar, because it's their beehive, how we get their honey.
Very excited.
Very excited. Are you excited?
I'm excited.
What we need is a kitchen sieve. If you only have a small one, use a small one. A fork, a knife, or a honey press. Let's have a look what's in this pot. Here we have about 10 kilos of honey. Let's grab a bit of this. So basically we'll grab that piece there. So this is a really simple method. Put a bit of honeycomb in your and crush, 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 crush. Simple as that. See how it just really squashes into nothing? There's hardly any wax in that. A lot of people overestimate how much wax there is, but it's so thin. The walls of those cells are so thin and strong, and all your honey just gets straight through there. Look at that.
Wow.
So here we have, so we cut up little pieces of comb, right, and drop them in there. So if we were to put big chunks in there and press it, it creates air pockets, and honey gets trapped in those air pockets between the crushed wax. So what we do, we drop chunks of honeycomb in there and we smash it up with a fork or a knife, and then we fill that right up, and then we can press it all out evenly. What I'll do, Dietmar, I'll cut pieces of this beautiful comb off. I'm just going to have a bite. So this is mixed flora from the south coast of New South Wales. We're in Bermagui, a small coastal town. And the bees have just been going for it all spring. So we've been very, very, very busy bees. We only put that colony in September, early September. The swarm in there into a Kenyan top bar hive. And by mid-January, we're already harvesting honey out of it. It's about 10 kilos here. So we're just adding big pieces of honeycomb.
Just running the knife through it all.
Until it's full. Now this is more of a traditional way of harvesting honey. The conventional way is new. It's very new. running honey through a centrifugal extractor is not traditional beekeeping. This is traditional honey harvesting.
Oh, we're starting to get a few drips in the bucket
Yeah,
now.
look at that. Well, look how much is coming out already.
And this dark brown. Is
That's,
that the...
that was a bit of brood comb.
Okay.
Brood comb that they've filled up with honey, with nectar. So there would have been babies in that at some stage, baby bees. Hence it's so dark. So we're going to put this in there as well. Again, you can see how easy enough to do with a sieve. It just takes a lot longer. So when you've got small amounts of honey, you can actually do it with a sieve. You don't have to harvest, all of it out at once. You can harvest a comb at a time. Deal with it and then do another one the next month if you want to. All right, so let's move to the next stage. So here we're going to put the press together. Where are those top nuts? Yeah, screw them on. Pretty much it's like I guess it's like a wine press, similar sort of function. And wind it down, go for it. And that just squashes the rest of the honey out of the mash that was in there. It's already flowing anyway, so. These old yogurt buckets come in very handy. You just drag it across here. Wunderbar, look at that. We're undoing this now. I'm going to show you what it looks like inside. There we go. So what we're left with is what's in here. So we've got a lot of wax stuck on the bottom there, but most of the honey's gone. But see how little wax there is with all that comb? Not that much in there. Hey?
Yeah, that was 4.
Yeah. So that's it, folks. We'll keep crushing this a little bit more. Leave it overnight so we get most of the honey out of that wax, and then we can render the wax down, and that's in another video. So thanks for watching, and thanks Deepma and Sunda.
Thank you.
Thank you, bees. Thank you, bees.
Tell your friends.
From Kenyan Top Bar Hives, best system for your backyard beekeeping adventures.